It looks like we're going back in time. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact. Have it on and keep it on me at all times. Another fun fact. The guy's probably your brother. I'm putting money. Well, not money. I ain't got money, but I'm putting it on the idea that the guy from last chapter who invaded the home, goes crazy, goes stupid, blah blah blah. Probably your brother, disowned or something like that, or maybe like an unofficial child and like he wasn't allowed to get money or something. Like, there's got to be some reason he's sparing her, and we had that whole scene of her like tying up his coat and stuff like that, and him still wearing the coat. Like, there's gotta be something there, and they're both blonde. Like they're gonna be related in some way. So let's not waste more time. Let's hop right into chapter 25 of Gokurakugai. So we're back with young Nay. Let's see. Back in the house before everyone perished. Let's see. Boo! I surprised you, Shinomiya. Goodness, try not to frighten me like that, young miss. Sorry. I'm okay. I really should. I was jump scared by like one of my baby cousins once, and I nearly threw him. like I snatched him up. I was like, what? Because I was cooking, and I was literally kind of in the same scenario that she was. But then again, she's not cooking; she's like boiling something. But I was like cooking on the stove, and then suddenly they just hard tackled my leg, and my hand I dropped the spatula and just snatched them up by their shirt, and I was like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, tiny one? But it still is adorable, and especially because kids, especially when they genuinely do get you, because they're smarter than you think. They can tell when you're faking it. When they genuinely get you, they find it funny. Like they were laughing the entire time I was holding them up, and I was like, I am literally working with Fire Child to make you food as I babysit you. Why must you do this to me? Let's see. Sorry. Do you require something of me? So yeah. I made you a prototype. I'm giving it to you. Oh my, a prototype of what? Aw. That's actually I don't know. I have fat sausage hands. And I've always had fat sausage. Look at these. It's a wonder that I'm even that guy with a pencil, considering how fat my sausage hands are. Honestly, I never really got into sewing or anything like that, especially like doll making. So very impressive, especially for like a girl who's what? Because Nay's only 16 or something. But like, modern narrative times, so here she's probably like 5 at the oldest, and she's like making dolls. Stuff like that. It's actually very impressive. Let's see. Goodness, it's a maid bunny. This one's the black Shinomiya bunny. Oh dear me, it's true. It even has my beauty mark. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's adorable. To think this is a prototype. Yeah, a prototype, and that's fancy. I was not saying the word prototype at age 5. I was barely saying my name at age 5. Let's see. I think this is a prototype. What an incredible talent you have. Okay. So yeah, they started her obsession with praise. Her obsession with praise and glaze very, very young. That's adorable. Let's see. So, do you think if I make one of mommy and daddy, it'll make them happy? Oh. Okay, so there have been familial issues since the start. Or maybe not even familial issues, but like, it's rough. Especially when you're a kid, you never really understand it. Like I remember saying something about my dad years ago, and I still feel bad about it. I'm a full grown man now. I remember something I said about my dad way back when I was like, oh man, that was a terrible thing to say to my father. And it's just I didn't get it because I was a kid. So maybe it's something like that where Nate doesn't understand why her parents are presumably always busy. You don't have too much time to talk to her or interact with her, and that's why she's presumably raised by their maid Shinomiya. But at the same time, could just be a bad family scenario. Considering I do think that guy is like an abandoned or betrayed son or something. Let's see. Why, of course, your sewing skills are the very best in this whole mansion, young miss. I don't buy it. Something tells me you taught her how to sew, so you can probably sew better. So I'm gonna leave some. That did not mean to make it fall. I'm gonna call some gavel on that one. But let's see. Well, I try. You know me too well, Shinomiya. Aww. Like, I get it. Especially, like, as a person who grew up, in my child mind, and admittedly, there is lingering aspects of it now, though admittedly I've gotten a lot more off of it. Getting praise by adults was always, like, the life. It was the thing. And especially considering it, like, had a domino effect. At least to me, if I did good in school, or good in some aspect outside of school, like sports or something like that, I get rewarded with like food or a toy or ice cream or something. So like, I definitely understand that praise where like ultimately when you're young and you're a kid, it's just like you're always excited for it. You're like, oh, I did it. Like whenever I got a good grade back on a test, I was like, or whenever a marking period ended and I had like all A's in the park, I'd be like, I'm going to Toys R Us today. But let's see, clap. Hey, who's this tea for? I want a snack too. Aw, let's see. It's for the master and his guest. Oh, his guest. I'll get a brownie for you, young miss. Oh, I'm not a big fan of brownies, though I have been baking. See, I'm half tempted to make that guy out of the kitchen, but I just don't cook enough diversity of stuff. Like, the only things I cook now, I cook chicken, I cook seafood in general, from like octopus to shrimp to salmon, like all that, fish, scallops of all different variety, and I cook steak. That's about it. Like, I'm not really like a big complicated recipe guy. I have oil, I have a pan, I have a fire, I have meat. Throw it in there, and like vegetables or whatever. But typically, like, I eat my salad or vegetables raw. Usually, I don't really cook them unless I'm like, the only time that I'll go like out of my way is if I'm making like quesadillas or stuff like that. So like, if I were to make that guy out of the kitchen, it wouldn't be too complicated. I couldn't do like those like I've seen them on other platforms, on YouTube, like those whole cooking channels. I couldn't. The videos would be like 5 minutes long each. It's not complicated unless I sit there and record the entire process, which would probably be boring to watch. Let's see. I'll bring the tea to them. Wait, stop. The master forbade anyone but Fujita but Fujita? Who's Fujita? From entering the drawing room and... so presumably meeting with the son? None of your darn screwing around. You know she's the woman who you tossed aside. Hey, you punk. It's none of your business. Butt out. Young miss. Yeah. Definitely an estranged son. Presumably, I'm not going to say the word, because it's a bad word, but... an unofficial child, one that wasn't born in wedlock and stuff like that. And very specifically, it seems like the dad, he was laying pipe, or he shouldn't have been laying pipe, and bada bing bada boom, made a kid out of it, presumably leading to the blonde guy. Let's see. Come on now, this is my task to perform. You go out and play in the gazebo. I'll bring you a snack later. Yeah, but I want the brownie right now. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Gokurakugai. Chapter 25, Relation. Okay, so yeah, that like, they're siblings. They're siblings. Half siblings, presumably, but they're siblings. Let's see, by Yuto Sano. Let's see. Daddy's tie is this color, and Mommy's skirt should be white. But light blue is also... Shut the heck up! Quit giving me orders! I wouldn't even come here if you paid me, you bunch of scum! Then why are you here? Why are you here, Buckaroo? Because you're here right now? I don't see any paper. I don't see any paper. So what you here for then, gang? Probably visitation, right? Probably, once again, he was talking about his mom. I'm thinking, like, she's probably not feeling well. And he probably needs something for her, if I had to presume. Let's see. Paid me, you bunch of scum! I won't forget how you idiots treated me. I'll be sure to send you straight to the underworld. Yeah, why he low-key got that on, though? But, yeah, okay. And that's the thing, right? I don't know. Because, like, especially as a guy who does want, like, kids, plural. One, I can't afford them right now. Your boy's not financially stable to have a child. I'm talking multiple childs. But, multiple children. But, like, I don't, even, the thing is, though, like, say the worst case happens. Say I do marry somebody. I have a kid, but things don't work out. And then, like, they get custody. I still want to be in my kid's life. Like even if they are technically not my son or whatever, like, I can't see them for one reason or another. That's my kid. That's me. That's my. I'm not abandoning, especially if I have money. Like, I'm not ever supporting baby daddy or baby mama or any culture like that. But if I have money, I have extra no excuse not be in your life. Even if I'm like super busy when I have money, I'm taking time. I need you. You came out of me. And your mom, but specifically your mama, you as the whole, like, a piece of you came out of me, half of you. Like, I don't know, like, and maybe it's just because of the way I was raised, it's because of how I view parenthood and like the desires I have personally as like a full-grown adult. But like, you mean if someone blesses me with a kid, that's me, that's me. I don't know. Obviously, it's not literally me. Not every individual being is just a conglomeration of literally hundreds of people before them. But like, that's me. I made him. So I couldn't imagine. Actually, because like, they seem like they probably could support him. There's probably something complicated about it. Like, And you, get the heck off of me already. Okay, rip the coat. Okay, let's see. And the gate slams shut. Drop dead. Oh, he's about to light one up. Yeah, okay, so this is presumably before he got captured by the family and given powers. Let's see. And there's Nay. Meaning with her older brother, presumably. Considering the chapter's called Relation, they're definitely siblings. Let's see. Are you crying? Huh? What's that? Oh, good. You're not crying. I thought you got in a fight with Fujita. Okay. So Fujita's probably like the family lawyer or something like that. Or a butler. Let's see.
Vegeta is big and has a scary face, right? I ended up crying when I first saw him.
Okay, so probably a lawyer. Probably a family lawyer, I'd say. That's probably why he's there. Or bodyguard, who knows, we'll see.
You're big with a scary face too, so you two must have tied.
Oh, from the mouth of a babe. But you know what? I'll give kids that. Like, you learn to lie and learn to deceive and sugarcoat stuff. Like around, I'd say like mostly like around age 10. Like once you get out of like elementary school, that's when like things start to germinate and materialize, and suddenly like sometimes you know you gotta like sugarcoat some stuff. Societal standards start to kick in, and your how you treat people and how your brain chemistry works in regards to other people, it alters. But kids, they're honest. I knew that my fashion sense was whack when one of my baby cousins came up to me and was like, "Uncle Pencil, you look ugly and your clothes don't fit." And I was like, darn gang, I thought it looked nice. But you come from a fashionable family, so I know I'm whack. And thusly I changed my sense of style ever since. I haven't gotten like super complicated, but like now I try to make sure like my tops and bottom matches. I try to make sure my shoes look nice. I try to make sure like to have like at least some sort of accessories, whether it be like the watch I use to track like all my movements, and like the beat. Like I try to look better now, literally because of because like, "Uncle Pencil, you're ugly." I was like, tar. Went straight to my heart. But still, I appreciate it, kid. I never forgot that. It's been years since I said that, and they're much older now. And one of these days I'm gonna be like, "Do you remember when you just called me ugly?" They probably don't. I don't know. I don't remember much of my childhood.
Let's see. So you two must have tied. But you shouldn't kick people's property. I saw you do it. Also, smoking is bad for you.
It is. Well, one, you shouldn't kick people's property, but it is. Notably, I guess because I haven't done it, because of how I was raised. Like I grew up in like the whole war on scooters, war on las drogas, war on like cigarettes, stuff like that. So thusly, I was fully indoctrinated. I have never smoked before, and I don't ever plan to, because I'm just like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? The amount of harmful things I put in my body already. Gosh darn it. I eat meat still, and according to like every study ever, that's bad. I can get protein from other things. I get protein from beans, guys. Like I should not be eating. I admit I don't eat steak or red meat as much as I used to. I am definitely more like a seafood and chicken guy now. But I still do love me some steak, and I still eat that. And I still eat meat in general. So like that's already bad enough. Then I'm cold, hard line, like shove it into my veins, addicted to sugar. So like that's not good either. So I'm sorry. You want me to what? You want me to spend money to inhale smoke? Like, I get it. It gives you like a good like high feeling and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I'll get my highs of life from other things, like sugar or like roller coasters. I'm a big roller coaster guy. So yeah, smoking bad. Let's see.
Wait, don't go.
Hey. But you know what? At least he's not being violent with her. Let's see. Hey.
Come on, your jacket got ripped a second ago, right? I'll fix it for you. My sewing skills are the best in the whole mansion.
Aw, that's nice. Let's see.
Come on, give me it.
Does he? Yeah, of course he actually gives it. So this is the scene from the end of last chapter. Okay. Interesting. I thought he was in jail last chapter when she was sewing something up for him, but no, they were just on the opposite sides of the game. Hey kid, doing something funny on my threads. And a heart that he maintains even after presumably his transformation.
It's not kid, it's Nay. Only a kid would call someone a kid.
I must be a full grown kid then, because I like anyone who's 5 years plus or younger than me, they're getting called kid. And I'm old, so that's like a broad. I call some adults I know kids. They're like 20. You're still a kid. Because I'm old. Yeah, I'm old at this point. So I'm like, kid. Don't. What you doing, kid? I be sounding, and like I'm old, but I'm not that old. But I'm old enough that whenever I say kid or young man or little one, people look at me like, on earth. But let's see.
I'm sewing on a cute heart patch. Starting tomorrow, you'll have everyone calling you cute, mister.
He probably doesn't want that. He probably doesn't help his image, but like, that's adorable. Let's see.
What's your name, mister? My name's Nay.
He's like, I'm not telling you. Because then once again, it's probably your older brother. And I highly doubt, like, presumably he only holds a grudge against his father, presumably. Not any offspring. Like that other offspring. That's his sibling, right? Like, I would get, like, notably, as far as I know, I don't have any half siblings. As far as I know. But if I did meet him, I'd be like, I only hold hostility towards my father. Now, after knowing that, and him hiding me from you, and you from me. But outside of that, you're cool. Need to have another sibling. Let's see.
Hello, I asked for your name.
I'm leaving.
Huh? Wait, I'm almost done. Finished.
That actually is very impressive. She moved very quick with that. Let's see.
Here you go.
Took you long enough.
That's no way to behave. You're supposed to say thank you when someone helps you out.
I mean, she's you know, she's a little pushy, but once again, she's a child. But she is very polite and very skilled. Like, once again, I did not have fine motor skills growing up. I don't have them now. Like, do you see how many times I dropped the pencil, or nearly dropped the sword, or nearly fallen off a cliff? Okay, I haven't fallen off a cliff in a while. But like, your boy's not very dexterous, so it's very impressive that she's this skilled. Let's see. Ugh, whatever. Shizuka. Oh,
Shizuka?
you were running late, so I went looking for you. What are you doing here, of all places? Nothing important. Uh-huh. Well, whatever. Let's go. All right. Interesting. I can't tell. I can't tell by the design. Let's see.
Hey, you never said thank you.
Hey, you offered. You like sometimes you don't get thanks in life. when you offer a service, some people just take it and keep it budget. I don't blame them. Let's see. Okay. So we going to school?
Huh? Fujita?
Oh no, so presumably he's the family butler. Okay, never mind. Family butler / bodyguard, the person who picks her up.
He's usually standing near the car. Fujita?
Oh no, is she gonna get kidnapped?
What's wrong?
Oh no. See, I don't know. That, like, admittedly, I was just always regular guys. I never had to worry about it. I was always extra, once again, because of how I was raised. I was always extra. Is this the guy from the family? I don't recognize the other guy, but I think this guy's from the group of people, I'm pretty sure. I forget what they're called, but that group of people, I'm pretty sure he's from there. But your boy was and I'm still paranoid to this day. It's why part of me doesn't even like taking Uber or rideshare apps or taxis or anything. Like, I'm always the person where, like, if I can rent a car, I'll rent a car if I'm going somewhere. Or, like, I'll walk. Or ride a bike. Or I want to drive myself. And some people have always been like, dude, that's so weird. But no, I don't know. I've always been super paranoid. And I'm a full grown man now. But that does, hey, trafficking is a thing. Like just me being a full grown man ain't gonna stop me from getting kidnapped. And thusly, I've always been mad paranoid. I never approach cars. Like, especially, like, cars I can't see. But even in general, like, especially whenever, like, a car is riding alongside me as I'm walking, I have legit, out of nowhere, completely just, like, hard pivoted into grass and walked away. I am paranoid to this day. And of course, I ain't nobody. There's no reason I should be kidnapped, but I ain't taking the chance. But unfortunately, it looks like because of the nature of her raising and her parents not being all too involved in there, presumably the butler and either bodyguard or maid, they probably didn't tell her about stranger danger. And it looks like they may have used, this seems like, considering she seemed to recognize the car, they may have either stolen the car that Fujita typically picks her up in, and or just got a similar car because they've been studying her. Let's see. Oh, too bad. Vegeta's not here. Okay, so yeah, they probably stole the car. Well then, let's get going, shall we? We know she ends up. I hope she ends up fine. Maybe is this where she got her training and strength from? Oh no! Oh no! Whole thing, dude. Gokurakugai is a pretty devious manga guy. It's not as devious as Chainsaw Man, but I'm a little scared now. Let's see.
What's going on? I'm scared. Where's Fujita? I've seen that man before.
Yep, from when her brother got picked up.
I want to go home. Can I go home? I'm scared. Mommy, Daddy. Huh? I've heard that voice before.
Ta-da! Okay. Oh, sorry. Were you sleeping? I'm gonna take your picture. So look over here and smile.
What?
Yeah, okay, so presumably offering up for ransom. Yeah, that's the thing. And, like, this is the, like, one of the big, I don't want to become rich and famous, but, like, one of the big reasons I'd love to be rich but not really famous is because I would be worried for my kids at all times. I don't want to shelter them. I want them to have a similar life to me where you're able to explore the world, travel, go have a good time. But, like, especially while they're young and unable to defend themselves, I'd be extra paranoid if I was, like, of any sort of affluence of them, like, getting harmed or taken or kidnapped or just in general. Like, no, regardless, I'm gonna be paranoid. Like, just knowing how I am with certain members of my family who are drastically younger than me, like I've known them since they were babies, since they popped out their mama. Like the amount of paranoia I have surrounding them and the amount of like protective instincts I have with them, it's crazy. For example, there was a time I was visiting, I was in Florida. I got jump scared, surprised by some of my family visiting. At the time, one of my big cousins was like 1. She had just barely learned how to walk. She was adorable. She was adorable. And thusly, I was hovering over her. Just the entire time. I was like, you okay? You okay? Because she was struggling around. She was wandering. And some guy, it was pure accidental. It was definitely not his fault. He wasn't paying attention. We were in a restaurant. It was crowded. So he came along and he bumped into her and knocked her over. I didn't realize as I helped her up, I didn't realize the daggers I glared into that guy's back. But the mother of my cousin was like, if looks could kill, that guy would not be alive anymore. I was like, oh, shoot, my bad, gang. And once again, that's one of my baby cousins. My own child, who knows what level of crash I'll turn into. So, yeah, the paranoia, it'd be rough for me. Let's see. What? Darn! Yeah, this guy's a freak. But once again, I think I do recognize him. I think he is one of the family members, but yeah. Smile! Yeah, and he just says it with a smile too. Yeah, the guy's a monster. Let's see. Well, I guess this'll do. Now, all that's left is... Yama! What? Sano-sensei. What? Sounds this ain't that kind of manga, Sano-sensei. We made it 25 chapters. We were never this freak, Sano-sensei. Let's not do this. Gang. Let's not do this. Sano-sensei, no. Sano-sensei, no. No. I swear, Sano-sensei, I better turn that page and she better be saved by her brother or something, please. Mr. Haiba, you're into kids? Yeah, like really? Like, hey? No, idiot. It's a client request. Even still, that's so weird. You said to send pics first. This ain't nothing I'm into. Huh? Are we gonna give her back once we get the ransom? Like heck we are. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? We're selling her. I've already got the deal set up. You know what you know what the unfortunate thing is? Despite this being a world of magic, powers, demons, manga, and all that, this is the thing that happens. Commonly, every single day on the planet. People get kidnapped and held for ransom, and then ransoms will get paid and they'll never get returned. Like, that's, like... Humanity is beautiful. The diversity and variety of humanity and our natures is so interesting. Considering we are all, 99.97, or like, I think we're 99% banana, and then we're like 99.7% the same. A person who's 2 feet tall like me and Shaquille O'Neal, we're like 0.03 or 0.3% apart in terms of like biogenetic diversity. That's how synchronized human genome is, yet we are so diverse in terms of our appearances and talents and styles and abilities. But of course, with that variety, there does come a heavy degree of darkness, and this is true to it. Darn. Huh? But didn't you tell Mr. Kisagaya? Who? Shizuka? Oh. So that's the older brother. Okay, so he's in on this. Let's see. Ooh, Shizuka? I didn't tell him. He can be really bullheaded and stuck in his ways, you know? Anyway, deed's already done. I can't afford to not sell her. I'd get a serious beat down otherwise. Okay. Oh, for real? Still, I'm down for anything that gives me a bigger Monsters. Yeah, thanks to me. Show some appreciation, will ya? No, don't. Do I take them all? Ew, disgusting. Yep, go ahead. Help me, Mommy. There we go! Beam 'em then! Beam 'em then, Shizuka! Beam 'em then! Beat the taste out they mouth! Hey! What the heck do you think you're doing? But once again, since I think this guy, actually look how relaxed he doesn't care. He clearly doesn't respect Shizuka. Probably just uses and abuses him. But since I think this is a guy from the family, I wouldn't be shocked if he does save her here. She does escape. She does get back home. But then he, whether or not he has his abilities from the family or not, he offs this guy, infuses him with the manga, or takes him back to the father, who then infuses him with the manga abilities. And then, following his already existing negative instincts in regards to that family, he goes and destroys the house. He causes that calamity. And that's why the house remains haunted by him all these years later, because he has that unfulfilled closure. And the reason he doesn't attack Ney, once again, is because they are siblings. And ultimately, like most, I'm not saying most people, but like some people do, even if they find out that they're half siblings or something like that, they don't hold any animosity or grudge. They don't hold any animosity or grudge towards the other sibling that they have, their half sibling. Rather, they hold the animosity towards the parent that led to the half sibling scenario. So that's why he spares her, even if subconsciously, even after being turned into a hybrid. So overall, I'm dark. It's really considering how lighthearted the chapter started. Very dark chapter, but a W chapter. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave. That's nasty. Just leave. That's nasty in the comment section down below. I did thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you do have a Patreon down below, or you support me for as low as $1. Get them on. No one. These things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So, those books include the live reactions, your other series I have to review, and free variations of all my videos. And if you become a $25 Patreon or $28 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, the link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You drop 5 beans for a short video, 20 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off.
I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier, XZ, G Prosper, Zeta, and Brandon Payne. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, and A+A. And then I'd like to give a huge thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchiha, Yuki Ally, and Carlo Alaimo. Then I'd like to give a gargantuan thank you to our digital art tier members, J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give another gargantuan thank you to our colored art tier patron, Waki Minoz, and Idemokami. Then I'd like to give a final legendary top of the line thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, the glorious king, Calvin Elder.